Welcome to Sports Stars of Tomorrow, the show that searches America for the next generation of top athletes. I'm your host, Charles Davis. We'll begin today's cross-country tour with a top basketball prospect with NBA dreams. That's this week's five-star feature. Deron Rippey Jr. was born and raised in Brooklyn, but for the last few years, he's been living away from home, pursuing his basketball dreams. Since his freshman year of high school, he's been at Blair Academy in Blairstown, New Jersey.
Blair Academy is a family, not even just like the basketball team. This whole community is very welcoming. I feel like everyone here knows each other, and that's what makes this place special.
It's a rural boarding prep school in northwestern New Jersey. We're about an hour west of New York City. It's an elite academic school, one of the top 100 academic schools in the country. And we happen to compete at a very high level in a number of sports, including boys basketball.
Coach Joe Mantegna is in his 27th season leading the Blair basketball program, and he's seen his fair share of All-Americans and future pros in this gym. Deron, though, may be one of the best he's seen.
Yeah, we've been very blessed. Upon arrival, I brought a guy named Royal Ivy and Luol Deng, who both ended up being 10-year vets in the NBA. You know, we've had almost 100 Division I players now. It's become a destination place for guys that are legitimate students and want a world-class education, but also want to play at the highest level of high school, prep school basketball in the country. Yeah, I mean, Ron came to camp June before his 8th grade year, and he was about 3 foot tall and 82 pounds. And even then, I'm exaggerating, but he was very small at that point and weak. But even then, I could see his head for the game, his skill level was very high. But the biggest thing that attracted me was his want-to and his feel for the game. That came through in spite of his small stature.
Coach Mantegna, he's a very upfront guy. He's going to tell you what you need to hear, and he's going to give you life lessons that's going to stick with you for the rest of your life.
One reason Deron was so prepared to contribute for Blair was that he comes from a basketball family. Both of his parents played in high school, and his father played collegiately at East Carolina. He also has a sister who is currently playing not too far away at St. Peter's University. Growing up in that family, it was inevitable that Deron would eventually give basketball a try.
And what really sparked it was just my dad's backstory growing up. Coming from Brooklyn, New York, he didn't have a lot of the resources that I have today. Just seeing like his impact on my family and where he made it from what he came from, it really made me want to get into the sport. My dad, he always wanted me to get better at everything I do, so being able to play basketball and have something that improves my character, teaches me a little bit of life lessons on the court, off the court. When I first started, I really didn't want to put in the work. He used to wake me up at 6 a.m. We'd go to the park, do our little warm-up, play on the double rims in New York City, so it was always harder to make shots, and I feel like that kind of pushed me, and in a sense it kind of shapes my game today, like a little bit of rugged, outside, street ball kind of player.
Deron is a pretty well-known commodity in the recruiting world now. He's one of the top point guards in America and a national top 20 prospect.
Me and my family, we kind of like to stay away from the rankings. Obviously, it's kind of inevitable. People are going to recognize and sort of acknowledge that ranking, but my main goal is just to get better. I'm a very true point guard, I would say. I impact the game offensively and defensively, causing disruption on defense and being able to touch the paint and create shots for others. Right now, I'm working on my shot and improving my offensive skill set. And a lot of people obviously know that I'm very athletic, and that's something I take pride in on the court.
Deron was the Gatorade Player of the Year in New Jersey last season when he averaged 16 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds per game. While his explosive highlight reel only increases his popularity, his coach says that's not the most impressive thing about it.
In spite of his crazy athleticism now, I still think that the factor that makes him so unique is his brain, is his feel, and is his ability to elevate others. So, you know, I think a lot of people see the dunks and they see the 25-point games, but to me, it's the brain. To me, it's the feel, and that stuff's a lot harder to come by. He's always had a big brain for the game, and his trust level in his teammates has gotten better and better.
Deron recently announced a commitment to the Duke Blue Devils. His coach told every college scout that visited his gym that they were recruiting a winner.
We won back-to-back prep state championships. No team at Blair's ever done that. Ron had said to me that we were going to do that, and we did. And you know, he almost had a triple-double in the championship game. It was a special team. He's unbelievable when the lights go on in the big moments. And that's what I tell college coaches. He has a look in his eye in the big games. He wants that. He wants all the smoke in the big games. He wants the responsibility. And listen, I've had a few guys like that. Their jerseys are hanging on the wall behind me. That's a special mental makeup.
There's a good chance Deron Rippey Jr.'s jersey will hang in this gym someday, and he'll be proud to represent Blair and his hometown of Brooklyn wherever his journey takes him.
Yeah, I think it's really important for me to give back to my community. That's always something my dad has stressed, and he's been trying to get me into that really early, so it's not just something that I do right now. It's gonna become a habit in my life later. I think I get joy out of it. The area definitely brings a lot out of me. The New York culture that has sort of shaped basketball. A lot of people say it's the mecca of basketball. New York is just a different culture to be around. Just like the street ball legends, the outside, the physicality, and the swagger that comes with New York basketball. I think it's kind of shaping me into the player I am.